Oh snap, I kind of look like Cozier. Like a little bit. I mean, like, take me to church after reading this book. I think I'm hilarious. Yep, that's me. Hello, beautiful bookish people. My name is Hannah, and fun fact about me is I've never read a Cassandra Clare book. I know. I think I missed that phase in high school. I think I was too busy with the Hunger Games, quite frankly. But the other day I had an idea, because I literally know nothing except for the incest plot in book 2. Why don't I try to read City of Heavenly Fire with absolutely no context and see if I can figure it out, and maybe pop in some serotonin, because I'm excited to understand the context. I'm also going to be incorporating my friend Savannah into this video, because my friend Savannah is a huge Immortal Instruments fan, and I'm going to allow myself 3 questions to Savannah in case I get so confused that I can't understand anything. But I'm only allowing 3 because in my mind there has to be structure. But I don't know, let's go ahead and get started. Oh my gosh, there's a free poster. Should we look at it? Oh my gosh, it's literally just the inside cover. The end is also the beginning. I don't know who that is, but he looks like my type, so I hope I like him. So come along with me. Hopefully you'll be able to laugh. Maybe we'll see if I can put anything together. I'm happy to do this because I'm gonna again skip the incest plot and then see what all the fuss is about with the Immortal Instruments and Cassandra Clare. Let's see. I'm excited, so let's just get to reading, shall we? So we finished the prologue, and who's Emma? So sorry, I thought this was a book series following a girl named Clary and Jace. The prologue was this girl named Emma, and there's a big attack on the Los Angeles institution of shadowhunters. And it's apparently Valentine Morgenstein's son Sebastian, and he's a big bad guy. You know what I mean? We don't trust him, we don't like him, he's evil. He has this angel cup that when you drink from it, you're evil, and we don't trust you. But let me tell you, y'all did not tell me there was werewolves, fairies, and angels in here. That makes it way more intriguing, because I have no idea what a shadow hunter is. And also, another thing y'all didn't tell me is there is like religious themes. Y'all should have led with that. I don't know who I'm blaming, but I'm blaming somebody. Emma Books, you have never let me down, but you could have told me about the religious imagery. I mean, come on. Also, Emma and Julian apparently are not shadow hunters, which is confusing me. I thought you were like born a shadow hunter or whatever, but they're gonna bang. I know it. Aside from Emma and Jules clearly being into each other, that's all I got, honestly. But let's keep reading, let's keep reading. I'm having a good time, so that's important. I am so glad we went with the Hosier look today, because take me to church. Simon, you are a vampire who meditates and is in a band. I've never met someone who is more my type, and I love him with absolutely no context, but just purely on him being my type, I'm invested more. So it turns out that we are following Clary and Jace. I just had to get past the prologue. Apparently, the Heavenly Fire is located in Jace. I should probably do a spoiler warning, because I'm not going to know what a spoiler is. For some reason, my notes say to look at page 34, so let's do that. Oh my gosh, they referenced the plotline. Because Alex shrugged. Look who's talking. Oh, I love her. Oh, she's my sister. Oh, why? Cassandra Clare. How dare you reference something so casually that harmed so many people? I'm still thinking about it, and I never read City of Bone. But things are coming together in my mind. Clary and Sebastian are siblings. That is vital information, and I'm glad I know that. That's it for chapter 1. I'm having a good time. Cassandra Clare is giving me enough context that within the sentence I might not know what a rune is, that I don't know what it is besides a magical item, and so far that's fine by me. So let's keep going. So we now know that Emma's parents, from the prologue, her parents have died. Let's just take one quick moment.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
I'm so sorry, and apparently she's 10. So let's take back those comments I said at the very beginning. Emma and Julian, but they're gonna bang. I know it. I'm so sorry, sweetie. But listen, it's okay to like your best friend. When you're a little older, we can talk about it. But Simon, I don't know what's going on. The only thing I can explain with him is that vampires are after him for some reason. I do want to share this really quick little thing because he likes this girl named Isabel, and honestly, just from reading 100 pages, she's iconic, and no one can change my mind. But they're in a relationship, and he said Simon put his hands on the ruby to his throat. He thought he could feel a beat inside the stone, a shifting pulse. It was almost like having a heartbeat. And y'all, that was so cute. I'm a sucker for this vampire boy. Y'all, I love urban fantasy just for that reason. Alright, we're gonna get back to reading. We're putting it together. Apparently Clary's mom, Jocelyn, dated or married the big bad kahuna, Valentine, and then produced Clary and Sebastian. And they're related. I love connecting dots. I also love family dynamics and supernatural family dynamics. They're the best. I also just want to quickly mention that kissing scene with Clary and Jace. The city of heavenly fire was burning, you know? And also, just to do a little update, the Idris, I don't know what that is, and I might have to text Savannah because it's confusing, but it's okay. I'm having fun. Simon is captured. I forgot I had a face mask on. Give me 1 second and we'll do an update. Okay, so yes, Simon got captured by, it seems like his ex-lover, Maureen. That's the vibes I'm getting. That's the subtext I'm getting, because he was literally captured and put into leather pants. But what was even better is witnessing Isabel's reaction to Simon being captured.
What is love?
And because I don't know any of these characters, I can just tell you if they pass the vibe or not. See, like Maureen, my general understanding of her is we hate her, but we understand why we hate her, because she seems to be the byproduct of past actions. So yes, we can not like her and say, oh, she's awful, but it's also, it seems like it's Simon's fault. She sucks, but we understand why. So she doesn't pass the vibe check, but she's an evil vampire, so in my heart, she does pass the vibe check. I just really apparently like vampires. Thanks, Twilight. Hello and welcome to the kitchen. So I have a little update to give you. Yes. Sebastian and Clary are basically playing cat and mouse. And the discussion arises, oh, we can't kill these shadowhunters because it would be like killing family. And I see how that would be difficult. Now, I'm gonna give you an update on things I actually care about. Isabel Lightwood would listen to Daddy Issues by Demi Lovato. Cue the song, please. I mean, am I wrong? Some things arises, she confronts her father, and I feel sorry for her, but I also love it. At this point, I'm just here for Isabel and Simon, and I'm okay with that. So I will talk to you later.
Take me to church, I'll worship like a dog at the battery line.
I'll tell you my sins if you can sharpen your knife. I'm so glad we started this vlog with a hosier impression, because it is truly fitting the vibe of this book. I tell you, the religious allegories, the metaphors, I am here for. For some reason, Sebastian captured Clary to be like, hey, you want this? And Clary's like, no, I don't want this. Jace rescued her, and then we're done. And I can't tell you another series where we come face to face with the villain this often. And I've read Shadow and Bone. And I have to tell you, the world building of this book, hold on, I gotta get closer, is immaculate. Speaking of the world building, I did ask my friend Savannah what Idris was, and she replied, okay, Idris is their city for shadowhunters. It's hidden from the mundane world. And then she sent me a cool little map. I'll hopefully insert it here. What are friends for if not to answer your weird questions about a book series you've never read, to give you context? Am I right? And we did get the backstory of, apparently Sebastian is the son of Valentine Morgenstein, who was the son of Lucifer. Because Sebastian is the descendant of Lucifer, this book is basically Revelations. Is what I've come to conclude. I'll see how much reading I can continue to do today. Clary just had a dream about marrying Jace. And I can't tell if it's foreshadowing or fan service. But I'll get back to you. Hey, Judith.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Yeah, what's up?
Listen, I only have 150 pages left.
Yeah?
And the only thing that has furthered the revelation aspect is that Isabel and Simon are official now.
Okay, but I never promised revelations. What's your point?
I need the skies to split. I'm ready for the action, are you know?
Okay, but you're almost there. Just give it like a little more time.
I'm just worried that it's gonna be anticlimactic, and that's where my head is at right now.
Oh, ye of little faith. Just go back to reading.
We finished it today. The 700 chunker is now complete. Jace is a Capricorn. Yes. Let's start with the most important information. Jace is a Capricorn, and Simon and Isabel are officially together. Or at least they were when I left you. And guess what happened? His memory got erased. But I'm getting ahead of myself. And we've transferred Jace's heavenly fire into Clary's sword. And so when we sneak up on him, but I thought I was going to escape all the like brother love triangle weirdness when I read this book, but apparently not, because Sebastian really wants to get with Clary.
Gross.
I know. But we get up, we get all cozy, and then boom! We stab him. And then for like 2 seconds you see the person he was supposed to be, and that kind of hurt. They're all happy, they're all in the underworld, they don't know how they're gonna get out, and then a demon who I think is supposed to be Magnus's father comes up and is like, oh, yeah, I can get you out of here, but I'm gonna kill Magnus for the price of my payment. And Simon, my good boy, Simon steps up and he's like, no, I will take the fall. I'm like, no, you were the one I liked. But instead of taking his life, he's like, you know what, I'll just take your memory. So he doesn't remember Isabel, he doesn't remember Clary, he doesn't remember any of the adventures I'm sure they had before this book that I can't tell you about. But I'm like, oh no, this is so sad. And I'm like, Cassandra Clare, why are you gonna break my heart just so you can put the pieces back together again? Because he starts at the end remembering. I'm like, how dare you? You had me. I loved him. I want to feel full heartbreak so I can mourn the loss of my boy. Anywho, let me get the book. But yeah, he starts remembering, and I'm like kind of happy. I'm like, aw, then it wasn't really a consequence, now was it? I think I stated in an update something about Jace having a dream about Clary and him getting married, and guess what happens, guys? They do. Jace chooses the name Herondale because I guess he's related to that other series that I hear everyone talking about all the time. If I'm being honest, I had such a good time. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I do think there was like a little too much back and forth, especially with Simon popping in, causing havoc, leaving, we're fixing it, and then boom, he comes back again type of thing or dynamic that was happening. And I absolutely love this world. The biblical analogies, as we've established, are my favorite. Overall, I think I might want to read the Clockwork series and see what all this Tessa and Gem stuff is about, you know what I mean? But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was just supposed to be meant as fun. It's like a reading experiment just to see if I could understand anything without actually understanding the backstory. And it turns out Cassandra Clare lays it out pretty well for you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time, and I'll see you next time. Keep reading and all that jazz. But if the cruel prince have taught me, but what? Okay. Isn't it just so pretty to think that there was some invisible string tying you to me? This is not the time for Taylor Swift references. Oh, whoa. Let's get the light first. Light! I love how I think screaming at it will make it come. I love only being emotionally invested in someone I see my future self dating. And that is a vampire musician.